Do you want to see any possible Soweto derby again? Or you just prefer that we meet here?
I just
Orlando Pirates.
I just wish the Soweto derby was tomorrow. Yeah, because I think Pirates is more ready than Chiefs. What Ntseki is doing is what Chiefs in the meantime need, because Chiefs is more desperate for a cup, more than a beautiful football. So you can't expect him to come and offer you the beautiful football, whereas you guys are desperate for a cup.
Okay, but now, if you look at the way they play, like a lot of people, they are not happy about the way the team is showing up, because the only thing they're good at, they're best in terms of defending. And then when you look at the set piece, there's one, I think I saw some tweet. They said it took Kaizer Chiefs 5 minutes to set up for a set piece. And then the product, it was so much to be asked for, because when Tati took that shot, it hit the wall. So, but what's your take on Castillo? Let's just focus on Castillo.
I can't say much now, because I think I only watched him once. Yeah. He's in Sundowns. But all I'm saying for now, I just want to stick on the football which is brought by Ntseki on Chiefs. To say that, the football that is bringing
ball, now it's a Ntseki ball.
It looks like, to me, on that game yesterday, he lost because of mistakes.
Yeah, that's true.
Not because of the style of football that he brought in yesterday. So probably if they going forward, they can score 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. But I don't see Chiefs conceding more goals like Orlando Pirates can this season. Because to me, Pirates looks weak at the back. I don't want to lie to you. Yes, we won against Royal AM, but to other teams, I think, especially if other teams they read the style of football that our coach is bringing, they will be able to block us and penetrate on counter-attacks.
Okay, even touching Orlando Pirates, like we saw the combination of Ndabaiteto and Lungelo no Munare. Do you think it's gonna work?
Sure, definitely. I love the way they are playing, their combination. It's working. I would say for now what they have projected on Tuesday game, it is definitely working. We just need to work on few things, especially to Munare, because he pushes a lot. Every time he gets the ball, he wants to go forward instead of sticking around, because if you can check, Undlondo is quite short, so meaning that a long ball would be a problem. But at the same time, so we need Munare. If not, then Munare careful, then he might find a replacement very soon.
Okay, so going back to your back four, like who do you think should be the back four for the whole season for Orlando Pirates?
For the whole season,
for the whole season.
That's very difficult to say.
You've got Mteto on the bench.
You've got Ndanga on the bench.
So who do you think Ogi can pair with?
For now, we can keep the two, Klogi and CBC, and I can't complain Ngolongo. Who's this guy who's playing on the right? Munyane. I can't fault him. I can't fault this short guy, Umako at the same time. So I think what our coach need to regularly check is the combination of CBC and Ulo. Because if you check, Unda only made one mistake against Kaizer Chiefs last season. Ever since, he never played. So if they can give him a chance, I think his height can work great for Orlando Pirates. And no clogging up. They are both tall. They are both good at aerial football, aerial balls. They are good on the ground. So I am still convinced to say that Nda and Klogi could be a perfect combination for our defense.
All right. In terms of the goalkeeper, you're happy with Chile? He made an error playing against Royal AM. Everyone now is saying they are pulling a swart mistake.
It's like saying now Peterson should be benched because of that silly mistakes that he committed yesterday. Goalkeepers once in a while they will have those errors which all of us hate actually. Because when you come to a game you expect the goalkeeper to be very cautious, especially kula mabhola lawa adlalela around 18. But for Chayile, I think he's very careless. If you check, most of the time, even last season, he considered Amagoli are silly because he likes playing the ball at the back. So give him a chance, he will grow. But if push comes to shove, because fans are fans, they will always prefer their favorite players. Definitely they prefer Ofori more than Chayile. But for me, Chayile has got his own weaknesses, but he's a good goalkeeper. He's learning from his mistakes, and going forward, probably you will see far less of these mistakes.
Okay. One more last question. We're going to the MTN 8. Do you think your team will successfully defend the title?
Definitely.
Definitely. You're playing Skukune.
We're playing Skukune, and if you check, last season, Skukune was very resistant against Orlando Pirates. So this season, I think our approach has totally changed. Because last season, if you check, we were trying to play this Lamapola Lawezanga from our side, and in most cases it didn't work for Orlando Pirates. It worked when once in a while where Chukamanja will come and score and save us, like he saved us on the Nedbank Cup final. So hopefully this time around, no team will stand against Orlando Pirates, looking at the way we played against Royal AM. So I'm just hoping that we win this one. Unfortunately for you, because you're still building. Like I was saying, that Kaizer Chiefs has always been building. If you check, if you remember their history, like Rulani was saying yesterday, that historically Chiefs is a team of lucky. They have won many cappies on referees' mistakes. That's true. So coming to this one, I believe that the only thing that can save Chiefs again this to MTN 8 will be lucky's fortunes.
So let's just touch down the Kaizer Chiefs. Like, where do you think they went wrong against Sundowns? Yesterday.
I think, like I said, mistakes. Too many and too much mistakes at the back costed them a lot. I was happy with the way they played first half. If someone says the team was not there, Chiefs was there defensively. It was there. It's only the mistakes which costed them the game. But they were there for me. I was hoping that they would play a 0-0 draw, or they will win on counter-attacks, because looking at Ntseki's football, he's hoping to win on or capitalize on counter-attack football. So I hope going forward he will try to fix the mistakes at the back, and maybe they will be on the top 4 of the PSL League come the end of the season.
Okay, going to the striking force, we have Chief Vavario. What's your take on Chief Vavario? Yesterday he got a header, like
it was a clear header,
and then he did the side as well.
That's a problem with you. You have a way of digging up these players where we don't even know where you're getting these players from. Because last season I think you had who's the striker?
Pinenyama.
Pinenyama, and he was doing almost the same that your current striker is doing. So I think he will be another waste of signing this season.
But now our research has told us. Do you think it's the right move for Kaizer Chiefs to look for a striker? Apparently, there's a striker out there. It's a Colombian striker. They say he's hot. He's banging goals. But they're signing him on loan. Do you think it's the best decision? Because the reason why I'm saying that, I'm thinking now they're scared, as was mentioned, which if they sign a player for 3 years, he will pull up and become another flop signing. So do you think it's a wise decision?
I think historically the South American players have come and they have produced great results for Kaizer Chiefs. So I wouldn't say I'm against the African strikers playing for Kaizer Chiefs, but the Colombians, you remember you once had Nokovic, you had Castro from Sundowns, and they both did great looking at the style of football that Kaizer Chiefs is playing. So I'm hoping that maybe if you get that striker, definitely, especially from aerial balls, it might benefit Kaizer Chiefs a lot this season.
Okay.
Okay.
So your predictions for? Do you want to see any possible Soweto derby again? Or you just prefer that we meet Kaizer Chiefs meets Orlando Pirates?
I just wish the Soweto Derby was tomorrow. Yeah, because I think Pirates is more ready than Chiefs. Yeah, I think the Spain preseason games, they worked well for our coach to find the best combinations. And for you going to Botswana, playing those few games, Tanzania, I don't think it worked for you. Honestly speaking, I believe that Chiefs will pick up the momentum as the league goes on. But for now, I believe that Ntseki is trying to find the best team for Kaizer Chiefs. But can I just simply predict my top 4 before we end?
Not a problem, my man.
Yeah, coming to this season,
yeah,
I believe SuperSport will win the league.
Kevin Hunt, shout out to Kevin Hunt.
Pirates will be number 3.
Okay.
After Sundowns, which will be number 2. And then if things go well for Kaizer Chiefs, they will be on the number 4.
That's perfect. You did him well. Number 1, SuperSport United will take the league, followed by Mamelodi Sundowns, and number 3, Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
And then the last one, hopefully. They're saying it's Ntseki.
Yeah, with goal differences, yeah. But possibly Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, I'm betting on Kaizer Chiefs this season. Hence, I'm saying that we shouldn't look for a beautiful football. But if there's something that you need to look for, are these small wins.
Okay.
Because at the end of the season, they work for you. We can't punish them that they lost against Sundowns. Remember that Sundowns are the defending champions, and surely because they have a big budget, maybe they had a good preseason. Yeah. So I believe that they were more ready than Chiefs for this game.
Having mentioned that the preseason, I saw one of the comments on Twitter. They said the only mistake Kaizer Chiefs made was to televise those 2 games. Do you think it played a big role in televising preseason games? Especially, as we're saying, Kaizer Chiefs is lucky, but now Kaizer Chiefs is in the match. You don't know which football they're playing. Yeah. It's either Zwane Paul or Shepherd. I don't know now what's going on.
They're just trying to find themselves.
Yeah.
But it was quite wrong for Kaizer Chiefs to have that game broadcasted because Rulani Mukwena was watching. And can you imagine that was 2 weeks before they came here and play against Sundowns?
Yeah, even the cheaper United coach, he went on public and said it was easy to predict them because
very easy.
So how they
So I think that definitely worked in favor of Sundowns coming to the game that they played yesterday.
Okay, one more question. Do you think Ntseki will remain as a head coach up until the end of the season?
Give our coaches a chance. That's all I can say. I've been saying this. Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates, they've got one problem: changing coaches now and then. And if you look at that, it brings the team to its knees all the time because now you are finding the best team to win something for you. You fire the coach.
Yeah.
Now another coach would bring his philosophy, his approach. Now the players, they just need to adapt to the new coach. So now and then, it means there will always be that. I believe that gap between Pirate Chiefs and Sundowns, because Sundowns, they can keep the coach for about 2 or 3 years, which definitely works for the coach. But now this thing of firing coaches every season, like Cheaper United, come on, man, we are not going anywhere with that approach. Because if you check Pirates, since 2012, when they fired Kroll,
Ruud Kroll,
it took us about 10 years to win a trophy, and after how many coaches? 12.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's working for us to constantly fire coaches. Look at Arsenal these days. Arteta has been there for how many years now? 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But Arsenal is finding its feet. They were number 2 last season, and they won the Community Shield Cup. So give people a chance. Okay. Yes, even as much as we want the result, but give coaches a chance, especially Pirates and Chiefs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nani Zwele, Mr. Wanda Ngwenya.
Sure, Mr.
Our best analyst. And shout out to Fans Corner for giving us this opportunity. Do tune in again. We're going to engage in more about football and stuff. And okay, one more last question, my brother.
There's quite more of these questions.
So do you think Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates should make sure that they professionalize, they have their own women's team? So what's your take on that? Because judging by the saga that Banyana Banyana is currently involved in, players are coming in pieces. Like there was a group yesterday, 6 players, they didn't want to talk to the media. You can say there's something wrong, Mandapana. Khatlana showed it facially. She was not even interested to speak to the media. So what do you think should happen to women's football currently?
I feel like Pirates and Chiefs, they are very selfish because those teams, they've got huge budget. It means they can afford to have the women's team. So I don't understand why they have not established one up to so far, because if you check, Orlando Pirates was more desperate over the period of May, June, July, looking for women's team because they can't compete on CAF without women. So why don't you bring women team? You prepare them, you allow them that space to be ready for whatever that they can achieve if Chiefs happen one day to be in number 2 or possibly win Nedbank or PSL. So allow them that space to grow in the team, to understand the philosophy of the team, to understand the team itself, and at the same time it can also work on Banyana's advantage, because like you were saying earlier on that what you see in Banyana camp, it's only the players who are playing overseas and the few that are playing for Sundowns. Then the rest, surely I would say locally, it was only Sundowns which was there.
That's true.
Because we don't have any other, strong teams in the Banyana League except for Sundowns. That's why even in Africa you see they are dominating. So if all the PSL team actually, if they can the PSL, if they can try to establish a proper running league for women, that will take us maybe quite far going forward, especially to these international competitions, because we're playing against countries who have a long-running women league, and here you come to Africa, we only started our league maybe a few years back, and in other countries the league is not even fully established, like in South Africa. So there's still quite a huge gap between the men's football and the women football, especially in Africa.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, my brother. Let's keep on pushing, and do not forget to subscribe to Fans Corner as well as Halakasha TV. And then shout out to Fans Corner as well. Do follow them on their platform. We're waiting for your feedback and interaction as football loving nation. Are we a football loving nation? That's going to be our convo.
We are, but the football doesn't love us.
That's a big question. That was like, is South Africa football loving?
No, football doesn't love us. We love football.
We love football.
Yeah, if you check, if you can check in our country, we are always full in stadiums. But unfortunately, we are going internationally. Man, we are always disappointing. Yeah, because the Pirates now, they are going to CAF, but I don't think those ones will reach the knockout.
All right.
Yeah, or the group stages. Sorry.
Okay, thank you so much. The next question: are we a football nation or not? Stay tuned. We'll talk about that in our next show.